is pet names. I've had hamsters, I've had a bird, and I've had cats. So I want to talk about my pets and how they got their names. I got fish. I had fish when I was little, and I don't remember their names. I don't even think I named those fish. We went to go get a fish, and we came home with a bird. I don't know. It was a parakeet. I named it Princess because I didn't think of anything else to name it. I don't know why I named it Princess. That's not really interesting. But then we got cat. I got a cat, and I named it Brady. It was a Siamese cat because of the Brady Bunch. So we got Jenna, and I spent like weeks trying to figure out what her name was. And at that time, oh, I wanted a Jenna so bad. The car, I wanted a black VW Jetta. It was like, you know, the car of my dreams, and I wanted it so bad, and I don't know why. I can't remember why. But I wanted one really bad. And then we got Jenna, and Jenna's totally black. She doesn't, this is Jenna. Totally black. Big girl. She's a big girl. I named her Jenna after the car. Me and Casey got fish, and she named hers Mo, because its color it looked like a mohawk. And I named mine Sherman. I don't remember why, but I think I named him after Sherman in American Pie. Before we moved here, we got a hamster. I wanted a mouse really bad because I was watching Cinderella and I just really wanted a mouse. And so I wanted to get a mouse and name it Gus. So we went to the pet store and we got a hamster, not a mouse. We got the biggest, fattest little black mouse, or hamster, sorry. We named him Gus, and we loved Gus. And then when we moved here, we had Gus and Jenna. And Gus, basically what happened with Gus was that he got a hold of my t-shirt, pulled it in his cage, like chewed a hole in it like that big, and got really constipated, and he died. So that's what happened to Gus. The second hamster we got was Casio. We named Casio after, like, you know, like keyboards, like pianos and stuff. That's where Casio got his name. And he bit me when we first got him, and I didn't really take care of him very well, and he died pretty quickly. And back in Sumner, though, we had another cat. First I named her Juliet because she just looked like a Juliet, and then we never called her that. And her name ended up being Camry, after a car. And the car's Camry, I think they're Toyotas, but that doesn't really matter. But because we had Jenna, it was named after a car, I thought it'd be cute if we named her after a car. But we gave her away because Jenna hated her. And then we got another kitten, and we named her Alfie after this. It's a BMX store here, but they used to play shows like in the attic or whatever. And so we named her Alfie, and Alfie was so awesome. Alfie fetched, and she was like so adorable, and Jenna hated her. So we ended up giving her back. And then we got another hamster, and we named him Forrest Gump, and we called him Gump. We got Forrest Gump. I like hamsters, I guess, and so we got that hamster. And before we got Forrest Gump, I went to the pet store, and I found the teeniest little tiny hamster that they had, and it was a dwarf hamster, and I named it Midget, and it was white, and within a week all its hair fell out, so we took it back. And then we got the biggest, fattest hamster that they had, and I was gonna name it Chunk, from the Goonies, or Vern from Stand By Me. He would run on the outside of his little cage with one arm and one leg. And, he would run, and I would be like, "Run, Forrest, run!" And my mom laughed, and she was like, "Oh, that's his name." So that's how we named him Forrest Gump. Then we got Aerie. Her name originally was Alice. We got her back, and she just didn't seem like an Alice. And we went through quite a few names, talking to her, and, you know, trying to figure out her name, and we came up with Aerie, which is that branch of American Eagle. And the reason that we picked Aerie was because the underwear they sell in Aerie is the most comfortable underwear you will ever wear. And so that's why we settled on Aerie, just because we love that underwear so much. You've seen Larry before. Oh, I've had more. Oh, fish. So I've had fish. I've had more fish. Casey had a turtle and brought it here. And then I was like, oh, a tink. And I've got a problem, obviously. So I bought 2 fish, and I named them Bella and Edward. And we've talked about this before. But I named them Bella and Edward. And then they both died eventually. And my mom felt responsible for it, because she's killed my fish in the past. So Bella and Edward died, and then she bought me 2 more fish, and I named them Esme and Carlisle, because I'm just retarded. I mean, there's no other reason for it. They died. Well, I don't think they died. Casey gave the turtle away, and I was like, we'll take the fish, I don't care. And then last year, I got 2 more fish, and I named them Mine and Not Mine, which is a whole other story. But they died too. And that's why I'm not buying any more fish, because clearly I have a problem. That is how I named my pets. How did you name your pets? Leave me a comment about it, or whatever you want to do. Thank you for your time. Have a nice night. See you later.